Well, thank you for joining us this afternoon. This is great. Happy to be in this venue because it's a chance to celebrate. And we have two major bills that are getting signed today that I'm very excited about. The cyber school bill and dual enrollment. They're both major improvements in our educational system about giving kids more choice, the parents more choice, and more flexibility and options. So it's really important, and it's great to be up here with a great group of people. And what I'd like to do is say thanks to the legislators who made this happen. It was a real team effort. There was a lot of good hard work. There was a lot of improvement as we went through the legislative process, and I'm very excited about the product. So what I'd like to add are just a couple comments. First, on the cyber school front. The concept of cyber schools is critically important when you look at the future. It just provides parents and students another choice, another option on how to get their education. It provides great flexibility and can address many personal situations that parents and students face to get a good education. And I think you're going to find it being an important element. Will it be the largest element of our educational system? I don't believe so. But I think it's important to have as a choice and an option for the best education of our kids.
The governor talked a lot about the reinvention of Michigan, and what better example can we have of that reinvention to open up opportunities for our kids to 21st century education in the manner of cyber schools. This really comes down to parental empowerment. You know, cyber schools aren't for every kid that's out there, but for some kids it's the best choice. And for too long we've been taking that choice off the table for many of our students. And I gotta tell you, it's a team effort in the best sense of the word, team. Not only my fellow senators, but House members and the governor and his office. But I got to tell you, some of the best example when we take on something that is about reinvention in the manner that we're doing in regards to cyber schools, because it's a new way of delivering education for many people. A lot of people have been brought up in the traditional school system. This is new. This is different. But they brought a real face to that change. Those students and parents that were out there that have been living in this cyber school environment, they helped dispel some of the myths and some of the anxieties that people had about getting an effective education via this method. And I just, hats off to them and their testimony, because that was critical. Even when I came in originally with the bill and the idea associated with moving this forward, it's coming from my own personal experience, but the experiences that they provided was, I think, instrumental in helping convey the importance of this bill to everybody. So I just want to say thanks to them, and I also want to wish the best to the kids that are going to be able to take advantage of this opportunity that weren't able to before. So hats off to the governor and his team for getting this thing moving, and it's a good day in Michigan.
Governor Snyder, thank you very much for signing this legislation today. My name is Sandy Smith, and I'm here on behalf of thousands of parents who are excited to have the opportunity to enroll their children in an online charter public school. Many of these parents have waited and waited for this day. A number of years ago, in October 2007, my youngest son, Andrew, was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. And that was just a couple days after I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And so we began a couple of years of traveling all over the country for treatment. And it was during that time that we became aware of the possibility of using an online school for our children. And we were disappointed to learn that it was not yet available this way in the state of Michigan. A high-quality online education was an option that would have helped my family at that time. And it's an option that I'm very grateful to have today. So to all of the legislators that were part of helping this to go through, and to Governor Snyder, thank you so much for standing with parents and students.